At OceanaGold Waihi, our aim is to rid COVID-19 from the workplace and the community. We'll all need to work together to achieve this. There are some changes we're all going to have to make to the way we work, and these need to become second nature, a part of what we do on site every day from now on. This induction video will explain how the site will operate and how you can help. All staff and contractors must complete this induction before commencing work on site. There's a lot that hasn't changed. All the usual health and safety procedures continue. All the requirements under Health and Safety at Work Act and regulations still apply. But there'll be an increased emphasis on hygiene, safe distancing and transport protocols. If you have a cough, fever, shortness of breath or cold or flu-like symptoms, do not enter the site. Stay home and contact the Ministry of Health Healthline on 0800 358 5453 and also contact your supervisor. If you think you've been in contact with someone who has COVID-19 symptoms, you should also stay home and contact the Healthline and your supervisor. When you get to site, wash your hands for 20 seconds and then sanitize your hands before you start work. Get used to washing and sanitizing your hands regularly throughout the day. Sanitize your work area. This may be tools, a vehicle, a keyboard, or anything you're going to come into contact with during your shift. In meeting rooms, keyboards, the mouse and all hard surfaces should be cleaned at the start and end of every meeting. And if you use a communal phone, make sure it's cleaned well before and after use. Use your own phone if you can. Don't share pens or other items. Sanitizing products are available across the site, and further supplies are available through stores, or you can ask your supervisor. Where possible, leave doors open to minimize contact, and work within your own bubble. Keep at least 1 meter distance from any person. If this is not possible, then the job has to be changed to ensure this distance is kept. Don't visit other departments or areas. Use your RT, phone or email instead of moving around the site. Where possible, use BlueJeans, Skype, Zoom or Teams to hold virtual meetings. There are signs at the entrance to each meeting room or crib room indicating the maximum number of occupants. There'll be marks on the floor to indicate physical distances which must be observed. If there's not a space available, you cannot enter that area. Excess chairs have been removed to maintain physical distancing. Break times will be staggered to reduce congestion. You should wash and sanitize your hands before you eat. All shared crockery and cutlery have been removed. You should bring your own. And don't share utensils like cups, plates or drink bottles. Bring pre-prepared meals from home. Cleaning down vehicle controls using disinfectant before use is now part of every pre-start and should also be done at the end of every shift, or if you're no longer using the vehicle. This applies to all mobile plant. Check that there are cleaning products available in each vehicle. There are restrictions on how many people can be in a vehicle depending on its type. You must be able to maintain a 1 meter physical distance. Air conditioning should be direct draw from outside. Don't run the aircon on recirculate. Wash your hands before you leave site, and again as soon as you get home. Try to avoid touching anything at home until you've thoroughly washed your hands. Leave your shoes outside. Keep your work clothes and bags away from other clothing. Have a shower before you get dressed into other clothes, and give your hands, nails and wrists a good scrub. Remember to look after yourself too. Just like you pre-start your vehicle, pre-start yourself. Make sure you're work fit. Remember your move at work training and warm-up exercises. Use disposable gloves and disposable masks as necessary, and keep inside your work bubble. If you become ill with COVID-19 symptoms while on site, avoid contact with other people and notify your supervisor immediately. And make sure to practice good cough etiquette at all times. Cough or sneeze into your elbow or a tissue, not your hands. If you use tissues, dispose of them immediately into a bag or covered bin. And wash your hands often. Everything that's been covered here is about looking after each other at work, so that we can look after our family and whānau when we all go home. The world has changed. We're all going to have to change with it. This is the new normal. It's what we're going to have to get used to for some time. We can beat this, as long as we all work together as a team.